Hello, everybody. This is Cynthia recording another uh, online entry in my journey with breast cancer. I had a thought just a few moments ago, and I wanted to be sure that I recorded this thought because I don't want to forget it. This is something that I do not want to forget when I'm on the other side of cancer. Now, for those of you that don't know, some of you may, some of you don't, but several years ago, I was diagnosed with bipolar depression. And not only that, but with a medical term, it's called major depression. And it's not like, major like, ooh, cha, Cynthia, she got major depression. It's an actual term, major depression. And then a couple other things that would take too long to go into. But that's serious. Now, it's easy for some to think, well, Cynthia, every time I see you, you look fine. It's not like every person that has bipolar, goes around, dun, 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 dun. It's not like that, you know. And not every bipolar person kills their husband or wife. Not every bipolar person changes on a dime. These are all stereotypes of what depression is like, and especially bipolar depression. And I remember when I got the diagnosis, I figured I'm going to press through and, take my medicine, get my therapy, and I'm going to be okay. But as it turned out, the Social Security Disability Administration, they said, no, Cynthia, you're disabled. I mean, within 6 months, they looked at my file and stamped it approved, and it was, Cynthia, you're disabled. You need to stay home. You shouldn't be working. You shouldn't do that. And I was more depressed about that, than anything else because it was like I'm disabled. And it's still a fight every day. It's a fight to get up, to get going, and then even once I'm going, to be able to focus, to not want to crawl into the bed and hope hope the day it goes away and let's start again fresh the next day. It's difficult even with medicine and with therapy. And a friend of mine, she says, oh, you just need to get up and do this. Good friend of mine. And I think she forgets too that this is a fight because I'm a functioning disabled person. But folks don't realize every day it's a fight. Now you put that together with a diagnosis of cancer, two very, very serious things. Folks, depression, cancer, those two, that's a lethal combination. For all practical intents and purposes, I should have jumped off a bridge months ago when I was because for some it would just be too much. I mean, it's already enough to know that you're disabled. You're having to live off of your disability, which thank God I have more than enough to cover. My Social Security disability money covers everything, and if anything, it covers too much. I don't qualify for none of those discounts. Oh, if you get disability, we can give you a discount. I don't qualify for anything because God's blessed me to have enough money. But you put that with knowing that not only cancer, but you're going to have both your breast removed. I should be more depressed. And some of you said, well, Cynthia, why aren't you? God. It's the Jesus on the inside working on the outside. That's the only explanation. Because otherwise, this is this is amazing to me that I still have the peace and the, I don't know, just content. If anything, I'm not worried about the cancer. I mean, that booger messed with the wrong woman. We're taking care of him. If anything, I'm more worried about the depression. But because I have so much to do before I go, and it's getting me overwhelmed. And like I said, just want to crawl back into bed and forget life. But it's God. I don't want to ever forget when I get on the other side of cancer that it was God that brought me through during this here, what could have been a lethal combination. And I just want to give God the glory and let all of you know God is good. God is good.